On this vote, the yeas are 336, the nays are 95. 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended. The bill is passed.
We have some statements from the nearly 100 Republicans who for different reasons were against this. So the Freedom Caucus put out a statement saying it contains no spending reductions, no border security, and not a single meaningful win for the American people. Republicans must stop negotiating against ourselves over fears of what the Senate may do with the promise, roll over today and we'll fight tomorrow. Again, look, I understand that it is not only the Republicans that have tried to use this to get something done, but it's not supposed to include spending reductions. Budgets do that. This is just allowing the spending to continue. Like, this is just allowing the normal flow of things. You have those debates multiple times per year about, the future course of these programs. And look, I understand that, like, they have used this in the last few years to modify these programs. So I guess why shouldn't they expect that could continue? But it's not supposed to work that way. They're not supposed to get what their idea of wins are. From the point of view of the American people, I think our government actually functioning is a win and a bit of a surprise. But anyway, we have, let's go to Representative Bob Good, who said, Speaker Johnson has been on the job for what, 2 or 3 weeks now? It's like throwing in a quarterback in the fourth quarter and expecting to make up for 3/4 of failure, and you're behind 35-0. The reason why Speaker Johnson finds himself in the position he's in is because of 9 months of failure under Speaker McCarthy. So obviously he does have some allies, and there's still many opportunities between now and January 19th or February 2nd for them to deliver these wins that the Freedom Caucus wants. But I do wonder if you're right, and he actually is willing to work with the other side or with common sense to get things done, is he just going to be McCarthy'd? They had talked about changing the threshold for getting rid of them. I don't know if they actually did that though. So what do you think?
No, but they did talk about it so that it wouldn't happen again. But the problem is I don't think they want to go through that again. Even the likes of the Matt Gaetz I don't think he wants to go through that again. He was putting up a strong face in the middle of it all as he was catching bullets from every direction over it. But no, I don't think he wants to do it all over again. So maybe he would be okay with it. Or the fact that no one else wants to be that guy either. I think that part at least can go for now. But actually, who knows? There are a lot of crazy people there. No, but I don't think he's gonna. The only person I think who suggested a little bit was Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she was one of the people that was on the side of supporting McCarthy still, because I think she still wants to have some level of access to power. But not really anyone else I think would pull this type of thing off again. So maybe Johnson is safe there. But eventually somebody's got to say, once we get to mid to end of January and the beginning of February, if we're having these fights again and they haven't gotten their pound of flesh that they want because enough people don't support them to do that, then they'll be peddling all over again and go for more fights. But they can't just go to kicking him out just like before. That would be disastrous. In an election year when they're trying to promote Donald Trump and maybe whoever else down ticket trying to get on, once we hit into 2024, the type of political maneuvering and decision making that's gonna be absolutely opposite of the things that they've said and done in the previous few years is gonna be off the charts, especially now. That's just what I think. It's just a little bit of a prediction, because you can't win like this. You can walk into an election year and be like, yeah, we disrupt the government. No, we don't want to fund it. That's why we're going to kick out the next speaker too. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you if that's your approach.
I almost entirely, in terms of from the perspective of reason, I agree. But they with getting Kevin McCarthy the first time and then trying to replace him both times, they've made themselves look like utter buffoons. I think there is still appetite out there to buffoon once again.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.